ClubExpress Template Builder. Your website's look and feel is created and managed using a template, which consists of sections such as the header, left and right content boxes, and the footer, and options such as a background image, fonts, and design styles. Each section of your website is edited and saved individually. Individual settings are then saved together to form a template. You can create many versions of a template to review with your board of directors, to apply, or revert to later. This video tutorial applies to clubs and associations using the new template builder and versioning tools to manage their website's look and feel. Refer to our other videos entitled Customizing the Look and Feel of Your Website to learn how to manage your website's template using our legacy tools. To use the new template builder, navigate to the Control Panel, Website tab. Under the Setup section, select Look and Feel. If you previously configured your website using the legacy look and feel tools, you'll see a pop-up message confirming you wish to convert to the new system. Select Convert to New System to use the new template builder. Note that your website won't be fully converted to use the new tools until you save and apply any changes you've made. If you don't save your changes and select Revert after previewing the tools, you'll be returned to the old system using the legacy look and feel tools. Note that once you save and apply any changes using the new tools, you won't be able to revert back to using the old ones. The Look and Feel page is where you'll configure your website's template as you make changes. You'll use the Site Editor toolbar to edit each section of your website, select fonts, and apply styles. To start, you can choose a pre-built template and make changes to individual sections, or build your own template without choosing a pre-configured template. To use a pre-built template, click the template icon. From here, you can use the tools we'll review in the Site Editor toolbar to customize the template, or you can save and apply the template as is. The color, background, watermark, width, text, and design options apply to your entire website, including all sections of your template, custom pages, and web pages for built-in functions. For example, the heading styles you configure under text styles will apply to headings on all web pages across your site. You may choose to configure these settings before configuring individual sections, as the settings will apply to content you add. Select Colors to choose a color scheme from our pre-configured selection of colors. These colors will apply to other items you may configure in your template, such as your menu. When you selected a color scheme, each color will automatically appear in our Color Selector drop-down menu. To override color choices, simply change the color selection for the widget or item. Select Background to configure the background color or image on your website, which appears as the background for your header, footer, right, and left sides. Select None to use a white background. If you selected a color scheme and want to use the designated background color, choose Default. Select Color to choose a different color, or Image to choose a saved or stock image, or to upload a new image. The watermark of your website is the background for your website content. The options for watermark color and images are the same as the options for background color. It's generally a good idea to select pale or light colors or patterns for a watermark. Select Save to save your changes and return to the website look and feel screen. Select Width to set the width of your website if you don't want your website to span the full width of the browser. If you don't have right or left sections defined, you'll see the option to set a maximum site width or to use the maximum width defined. If you do have right and left sections of your website defined, the width screen will include sliders to represent the sections of your site. Move the sliders to the desired position to set the maximum width for the section. Select Save to save your changes, or Cancel to return without saving. Select Text Styles to customize the headings, links, and buttons you see across your website. Each section allows you to configure a font, style, and color. You can also configure the style of instruction text or hide it completely. The Buttons section allows you to configure the style of all buttons used across your website, including event registration, links configured as buttons, and more. Make your font selections, then choose your background and hover colors and borders. Select Save to save your changes. Select Design to choose a pre-configured set of heading styles. You can use these heading styles alone or as a starting point when making changes through text styles. The last option should be used by experienced web developers only and allows you to define CSS classes you can use across your website to define styles in your website template, custom pages, and your home page. You can also use this option to override the built-in styles. Save your changes in the Edit Custom CSS window. You may apply these styles to cells and widgets in sections of your website or on custom pages or your home page. Let's look at the tools you'll use to edit each section in the template builder, starting with the header. Select the header option in the Site Editor toolbar to navigate to the Template Builder canvas. The Template Builder canvas is where you'll customize the selected section using the Template Builder toolbar to add page rows and widgets with various options available. Each page row has its own visibility settings to control who can see the content and on which devices. Using the icons on the left side of each row, toggle through the device settings to make a single row visible on desktop, mobile, or both. Toggle through the user visibility settings to make rows visible to everyone, public only, members only, or hidden. You can also make these changes by selecting the row, then selecting Row Tools in the Template Builder toolbar. To change the order of your page rows, grab the dotted section of the row and drag the whole row to the desired position. To add additional page rows and content, select Row Templates. Then choose a blank page row or a pre-configured page row template for that section and drag it to the canvas. Row templates contain multiple page rows, each with their own widgets pre-selected. Row templates can be edited, so you can use them as a starting point when building your website. Let's configure our website's member login link. Note that to save and apply the changes in your website's template, your header must have a login option. This login option changes to the member profile link once the member has logged into the website. To begin adding content, select a cell in the row. Then, select and drag the Login Profile widget to the cell. Each widget you select will have various options to configure. The Login Profile widget includes settings for the login link, which displays to site users if they're not logged in as members, the profile name, which displays for members once they've logged in, and the control panel and favorite links, which only display to logged-in members if they have admin or coordinator rights. The appearance of each link is configured separately using the font styling options in each tab. Additional style options are available for each cell under the Style tab. These options include text and background colors, padding, and margin settings. This is also where you can apply one or more CSS class names you designated back on the Look and Feel preview screen. To change the style for an entire row, select the row. The Template Builder toolbar will display the Row Tools menu. Select the Style tab. You'll see similar style options to those we saw under Cell Tools. To change the text color or the background color or image of your entire header, select Configure Section to make your changes. If you want your website to have a horizontal menu, you'll want to add that to your header. Select a cell in this section and add the menu widget. Your menu is configured in 4 steps. The first step, choosing a menu style, is required. The remaining steps allow you to customize the style of your menu and are optional. Choose from the options in the Select Menu Style pop-up window, then select Save. Note that this does not save and apply any changes to your website. This saves the settings for the widget only. Next, in Step 2, change the font of the tabs in your menu, including any color change when a user hovers over an item. In Step 3, customize the default background color of the menu tabs and whether the color changes when a user hovers over an item. Last, customize the same options for submenus on your website. The remaining widgets use the same functionality as they do in custom pages. Be sure to refer to the help icon to learn more about each widget and its configuration options. When you're satisfied with your changes, select Save and Close to save the section and return to the Look and Feel preview screen. Remember, each section is saved individually, then saved together as a template. Saving an individual section will not apply the changes to your website and will not convert you to using the new system yet. Changes are not applied until you click Save and Apply or Save and Make Active back on the Look and Feel preview screen. Configure the footer of your website using the bottom footer option on the Site Editor toolbar. The footer of your website is edited in the same way using the Template Builder tools. For the footer, we'll choose a pre-configured row template. Select the template, then drag it to your canvas. Note that only one row template can be used at a time in each section. The template includes cells with predefined widgets. To edit the widget's configuration or appearance, select the cell, and the Template Builder toolbar will display the cell tools for the widget. Use those tools to make your changes, then save or apply your changes. To change the widget used in a cell, select the cell, then in Cell Tools, select Change Element Type. Choose the new widget from the drop-down menu, then configure the new widget. You can also replace a widget by selecting it from the Template Builder toolbar and dragging it to the cell. When you're satisfied with your changes, select Save and Close to return to the website Look and Feel preview screen. The left and right side sections are configured using the same tools. However, the page row options are limited to 100% and 50/50 options, since the sides of your website are much narrower than the header and footer. If your website has a side navigation menu, you'll want to add the menu to either the left or right side sections. If you add your menu to a left or right side panel, it will automatically reconfigure itself to be a vertical menu. The footer, left, and right sections can also be removed entirely from your template. On the Template Builder canvas for each of these sections, you'll see an option to remove the section. Select the option to remove the section from your website's template. You'll still have the option to add the section back to your template later by simply selecting the option from the Site Editor toolbar. Once you're satisfied with each change you've made, including styles and sections, you have two options to save your changes. To save your changes as a version of your template, without applying the changes to your live website, select Save Version. Enter the title of the version, then select Save and confirm your action. Each version you save can be accessed using the Versions button on the Site Editor toolbar. Saving a version will not convert your website to use the new Look and Feel tools. To access template versions you've saved, select Versions. The Layout Versions Manager screen is where you'll view and manage saved versions. The search function at the top of the screen allows you to search through saved versions by title, date created or to be deleted, and version status. The grid displaying search results shows the version title, number, status, the date the version was created, and the date the version is scheduled to be deleted, if applicable. The Maintain column includes the Edit icon, which takes you to the website Look and Feel screen and loads the selected version as a preview. For inactive versions, you'll see an Activate icon. Selecting this icon will activate the selected template version on your website and apply the changes immediately. Next is the Configure icon. Use this to change the name of a saved version. Last is the Delete icon. Select the Delete icon to schedule a version to be deleted. The version will be scheduled to be deleted 30 days from when you selected the Delete icon for that version and will appear in the Date to be Deleted column. Additionally, you'll see an Undelete icon in the Maintain column. Select that icon to undo your action anytime before the scheduled deleted date. In addition to the Activate icon on the Layout Versions Manager screen, you can select Save and Apply on the Site Editor toolbar or Save and Make Active to apply the changes to your site immediately. Saving and applying your changes will apply the template you've created to your entire website. Once you save and apply changes, you'll be fully converted to using the new system and will not be able to revert back to using the legacy tools. To exit the website look and feel preview screen without saving your changes as a new version and without applying your changes to your website, select Revert. This will return you to the control panel. When you select Website Look and Feel again in the future, you'll be asked again to convert to the new system tools. So now you've learned how to use the new Website Look and Feel tools, Template Builder, and Layout Versions Manager to create and manage versions of your website's template. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.